and this is a YouTube goal, and the goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by at least the end of the year. Now, I think this goal is a little bit of a stretch.
This first confession says, when I was a kid, I was masturbating on the bathroom floor. Okay, first of all, and I swallowed kids. And as I was looking up at him, he made an ugly face, and I got up and walked away. Ugh, that's just gross to me. My mom opens the door with a hammer and said, "Shake your right now." She threatened me. Ew. Oh my gosh. Hey Siri, can your siblings get you pregnant? This one is like relatable to me. So, what is up with you guys and doing things in public? First, it was in a park. Next, it was in a movie theater. Like, this is trifling. What is up, you guys? It's Dora or Dora here, and today, you guys, we officially hit 1,000 subscribers, y'all. I am so happy right now. I mean, I might seem like a little out of it. I'm tired. I've been doing stuff all day, but in honor of me hitting 1,000 subscribers, I got myself a cake. Let me show y'all the cake. Look at that cake. It doesn't look as appetizing, but I promise y'all, it's good. But I got myself some cake, and I just want to talk to you guys. Like, I want to talk to you guys about like what really made me want to do YouTube, and like how I'm feeling about hitting this milestone. And also, I did not forget, I have your confessions right here on my phone. I got over 50 responses, and they're crazy. So anyways, if you guys are ready to enjoy this video with me and enjoy this cake with me, subscribe to join Dora Nation. So yeah, let's get started. All right, y'all. So I'm not gonna eat too much of this cake because I don't want to eat too much. I have lactose intolerance. So, like, I think I've already said this before, but when I was 10 years old, I really wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, I wanted to be a YouTuber because I saw a lot of people I liked doing YouTube. I don't remember their YouTube names, but I remember watching YouTubers like Infinite Liz, like Kalish. You know, I watched Jack Doherty. I watched Team Edge. I watched Maverick. And my friends, like, I loved all those YouTubers. So they kind of inspired me to want to do YouTube. And also, like, from the age of 7, I always wanted, like, my own audience. I always wanted nobody to tell me what I can and cannot do. I knew I wanted, like, fans from the minute I was 7. And originally, I wanted to be an actor. And that was, like, the whole premise of me starting this channel. Like, you guys, the whole reason why I started doing YouTube again was to put myself out there and maybe build myself enough clout to be recognized by like a casting agent. And I also wanted to do stuff with film and behind the scenes. So I was just like, you know what? I want to do YouTube. I love doing YouTube. So at age 10, I started my own channel. And originally it was called D-Bomb. Keep in mind, y'all, I was like 9 years old when I created that YouTube channel. I thought D-Bomb was like a cool name, but it wasn't. And when I started my YouTube channel, I used to do this animation. It was called Go Anime at the time. And it's now rebranded into Beyond, which it rebranded in 2018. But around that time, I saw a lot of Go Anime YouTubers. Like, if y'all know, like, Go Anime, it's supposed to be used for like business purposes to like promote stuff. And like, it's an animation website where you can animate stuff. And it was really big around the time I was 10. So when I was 10, I saw that a lot of Go Anime YouTubers was getting a lot of subscribers and were getting a lot of recognition. So I thought I should do it too. So I started doing Go Anime at 10, and I started to get a following. And then I'm officially part of like the Go Anime community. And I had like a couple of friends who did Go Anime too. Like, I had YouTube friends at age 10, and they were around my age too. They were like 10, 11. Like, there are Go Anime YouTubers who are probably like 10 years old, and then there's Go Anime YouTubers who are probably in their 20s and 30s. Like, the Go Anime community was very big. And the type of videos we would do, they're called grounded videos. So basically, a lot of people who did Go Animate around the time, they would do these animations called Caillou Gets Grounded, Dora Gets Grounded, SpongeBob Gets Grounded. Like, we did our favorite childhood shows, and we basically just made our own animations, made our own storylines. And honestly, it was kind of fun, like, you know, creating my own video, editing it. Like, that's when I started to edit my videos. Like, I use Go Animate. Like, you know, Go Animate is like making a movie. Like, it's a storyboard and there's like a timeline, but it was a long process. It took maybe like an hour to make like a 2-minute video. And so I was in that community and I was getting a lot of recognition, a lot of subscribers. I also didn't tell my mom and dad about it because they didn't want me on social media at 10 years old, which is obviously understandable because I had no business being on social media at 10. So I didn't tell them. I once got Snapchat and Instagram and they had told me to delete it because they had found me. So, you know, you didn't really know that I had a YouTube channel until like after I started to get a little bit bigger and a little bit more recognition on YouTube, not in person, but yeah. This community was pretty toxic, and honestly, it was weird. They had like sock puppet accounts. They called it UTTPs. Like, I remember I had one, and I was like, oh my God. But yeah, YouTube around the time, it was just a fun way to like record, post random stuff. Like, I would literally post like 20-second videos, and I would still get views. Because around that time, YouTube didn't really have a community tab. YouTube didn't have YouTube stories, which shut down not too long ago. I'm done eating this cake, by the way. I ate as much as I can. But YouTube was not what it was now 8 years ago. YouTube, you had to upload a video. And even around that time, they had like YouTube chats. They weren't as popular though. So I was creating these videos on my phone. Sometimes I would use my mom's laptop secretly. Sometimes I would use my grandmother's laptop at her house. And I had my own laptop when I was 11. So that's when I really started to do it. And then at some point, I just got tired of doing Go Animate. And I was like, you know what? I want to do real life videos. And when I noticed that my real life videos weren't doing as much numbers as my Go Animate videos, I wanted to quit my YouTube channel. And y'all, when I did YouTube, I was getting made fun of. People were watching my videos at school. They would taunt me, calling me, oh, hey, D-Bomb, look, there's D-Bomb. Literally taunting me at school. Like, I remember, like, people would literally, like, just laugh and call me D-Bomb. Mind y'all, when I was getting made fun of for doing YouTube, I was growing still. I was still doing videos. I was still growing. So that should be a lesson for y'all. Like, don't let people pick on you and not prove them wrong. Like, they're picking on me, probably thinking that this is stupid, but thousands of people didn't think it was stupid for subscribing to me. So frick you. So anyways, I got to a certain point where I didn't want to do Go Anime anymore, and I just wasn't enjoying it. And also, I had broken my phone at 11, so I couldn't do them anymore. And this was like around the time I had like thousands of subscribers. Like, literally, I would upload random things and I would get views. Sometimes I would upload total drama videos. I uploaded a Loud House video. I just uploaded random stuff and I would get views. But my Go Anime videos were the ones that did views the most.
You're grounded.
Before I start this video, I would like to say that this video was a request by Tejmir the Random Fan 2018. Hey guys. It's me, D-Bomb. And today, I'm here to tell you that I made 2 more characters and I'm doing a new series. So, let's start. So the first person I made was I King Trelch, because he wanted me to make him so badly. And the second person I made was Odd Squad Agent Trinity Animations, because I love her videos and she did my request. And the series I'm gonna do is the Scooby-Doo series, because Semster 5, 6, 7, 7 and Nathan Win 7587 make good Scooby-Doo series videos. So, do you like these changes? If you do, write it in the comments. And the first one to this video will get a shout out. This is me. Signing off.
So I didn't want to do that anymore because it got boring, it got repetitive, I just hated it. And so when I broke my phone, it was like I had no choice but to quit YouTube and not do it anymore. So when I had broken my phone, that slowed me down to the point where I wasn't really uploading. I didn't have a laptop around the time until like later in the year because I had broken my phone in June. And also, I'm sorry if the story's all over the place. There's a lot to debunk all over the place. So when I had lost my phone from me breaking it, that really affected like me doing YouTube, and my laptop was starting to die out too. And all in all, I just wasn't consistent as I was when I had my phone. And when I was 12, I like officially quit that YouTube channel. I didn't want to do any more videos from that channel. I wanted to be a gamer. I wanted to do gaming videos. So I opened up a second account called Dude Mister, I think 07, I don't remember. But that channel is still up, and that was in 2019. So in 2019, I wanted to rebrand myself. I didn't want to be known as the Go Animate / Beyond animator who did grounded videos. I wanted to not do that anymore. So I created Dude Mister, and that was like solely like for gaming. Like I think most of the videos that I have up now from 5 years ago are gaming. And I used to want to be a streamer, so I would stream with like a crappy laptop and it would lag.
You know what? This stream is just too laggy. I'm gonna end it.
It was just like my little dream that I had at 12 years old. It wasn't really working out for me. I went back to my main account and I was still trying to like grow it because it was sitting there with thousands of subscribers and I wasn't uploading. So I was just like, you know what? Starting over is too hard. I don't want to start over. So I'm going to use my main account again, and that's what I'm going to do. And then guess what happens? In 2020, my YouTube account gets deleted. My whole Google account gets deleted, and I'm confused because there was a period where my account was temporarily locked. And I think it said you had about 30 days to renew it or do something or else it'll get deleted. But I was only 12, so I didn't understand what that meant. I didn't know you could get a recovery number, a recovery account. I didn't know any of that. So when it got deleted, I was just like upset because I had spent years building this channel up and it ended off with 3,200 subscribers. So when it got deleted, it was like, I can't believe it. I did all that work just for it to get deleted. And keep in mind, y'all, I could have been making money from those videos, but I wasn't monetizing my videos because I didn't know what that was, because I had no business monetizing my videos at 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. I didn't know any what stuff that was. Anyways, after my channel gets deleted in January, I think it was like a few weeks before my 13th birthday, I reopened another channel, which is now called Duran Ray. But in the beginning, it was called the Blakely Squad because this was an old account that wasn't used because it was my brother, my cousin, and I think it was my little sister's account. I had created it for them because they wanted to do YouTube like me. So when I realized that that account was not used, I rebranded it into my account. And my first video I uploaded was on Valentine's Day of 2020. And I think it was titled, I Went to the Movies Blog or something like that, or my first video, I don't remember. But that video was the beginning of me like trying to take YouTube seriously. So, you know, this was 2020, quarantine happened. I was uploading like consistently. I wasn't really thinking of any ideas. I mean, I was doing stuff, but at the same time, I was running out of ideas. And keep in mind, y'all, we were mostly in the house. It was quarantine. We didn't have much to do. We had to like entertain ourselves, and most of the time people were just scrolling on TikTok. This is the era of the Renegade, Doja Cat, Charlie D'Amelio, the Hype House, like all of that was during this era. So, you know, everyone's trying to do well on TikTok and YouTube around this time, and so I wanted to as well. And I was like doing like life hack videos. I was doing like, I think I did a reaction video, but I was still trying to fulfill my YouTube dream, and I still couldn't do that because I was running out of storage on my phone. I was running out of ideas. I didn't know what to film. I didn't have anything to edit on, and my laptop wasn't as good as this MacBook. I didn't have a MacBook. I had like a crappy laptop that I had for 2 years. So once again, I had to stop uploading on YouTube. I had to quit uploading on YouTube. Like I had to full-blown shut down, and I didn't upload for like a few months. And then when I was 14, I went back to doing YouTube, and I did like some videos here and there. And I did a video talking about like my high school experience on the first day, which if you guys want to watch these, like if you want to watch my old channel, I'll link it in the description. If y'all want to go see those videos from me when I was 13, 14, 15, 15, maybe 16. I think I did videos when I was 15. I did a little bit. But if y'all want to see those videos, y'all can go click the description. I'll link it. But anyways, so at 14, I was like uploading a little bit. I uploaded my high school experience. I uploaded my vlog for homecoming. I uploaded I think I vlogged my brother's birthday, my mom's birthday, Fortnite videos. I was just uploading whatever. And then I stopped doing it again. And then at 15, I tried to come back. I stopped doing it again, I think around November or December. But at 15, I tried to come back. In the beginning, I still didn't have like a good enough laptop. I had like a crappy Chromebook that didn't do good on editing. And this was like CapCut era. Like this is when CapCut was like not as big as it is now, where you have a membership. I think a membership or CapCut Pro, I don't know. And this was when like CapCut was simple. And I edited my videos on CapCut, which worked, but I didn't have storage. So sometimes I would have to screen record my videos. But anyways, 15, I didn't do much on my channel. 16, I did this series where I uploaded once a month, thinking that would revive my channel. And I would upload like one video every month. Like January, I uploaded me opening my presents, but then I removed that video. Then I did another video talking about why I did that and reminiscing on my channel. February, I did a vlog of me going to the cruise for my 16th. March, I did, I think, a Papa Cupcakeria video. April, I don't remember what I did in April. I did a video about how to edit. In May, I did a video about me getting a job at McDonald's. In June, I did a vlog of me going to my little brother's game. July, I did a Peppa Pig video, but I hated the video, so I deleted it. And then I quit uploading again. I stopped uploading after that at 16. Then 2024, 17 years old, I came back to doing YouTube and I did a video called I'm 17, I have no friends, but I'm happy. I believe that was my first video I did at 17. And that video got over 100 views. A lot of people reached out saying they don't have friends, saying like they hope I have friends someday. So at that point, I wanted to come back to YouTube, and this was around April. So, you know, I had May, and then I had the rest of the summer. The whole summer, I prioritized building my YouTube channel up. So I was uploading like every Thursday. I uploaded a story time with my eating disorder, but it was not up because it got deleted by YouTube. So then I uploaded a video about, I think I did a video about me reminiscing on high school. I did a video about me quitting Sonic.
Today, I'm going to be telling you guys a story about my experience working at Sonic. It took about maybe a few weeks for them to give me feedback. I worked Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. That was the first mistake that they made. I went there and they were like, oh, you're not supposed to work today. My hours started to get cut.
Which I deleted. I did a video playing Fortnite. I did a video, I think I did a vlog video about me doing my back to school haul. And mind you, I did it all on this camera, this Sony ZV-E10 camera. But anyways, that's not the point. After that, I stopped uploading in August because I just didn't really have the drive. Like, I didn't want to do YouTube anymore. I didn't have the drive to do YouTube. I was like, you know what? Frick YouTube. I don't care about YouTube. So I quit in August of 24. And for that first half of my senior year, I didn't do YouTube. And, you know, around December, I wanted to come back to YouTube. I wanted to do it again. And I was like, you know what? After past attempts of failing, even having different channels that I don't really consider me trying to do YouTube, I wanted to do it. And this time I knew I was going to take it seriously. So in December of 2024, December 27th, after getting back from a trip, and this was 2 days after Christmas, I uploaded my first video, and it was my introduction video. And this was the start of Dora. And this was the start of Dora Nation. This was the start of you guys. So I did that video in December. Then that was when I really wanted to take YouTube seriously. And originally I wanted to do YouTube because I had committed to college and I wanted to, you know, figure out how to do film because I want, you know, y'all know what I'm majoring in by now. I've already told y'all. I did a video about it. So that's why I started this YouTube channel. And, you know, when I'm seeing that I'm growing, I was like, you know what? Maybe I want to do YouTube seriously. And if y'all watched my goal video, y'all remember that my goal was to hit 1K by the end of 2025. And I didn't think we were going to hit it 6 months later. So thank you guys so much for that. And, you know, I really didn't think we were going to do this. And I'm sorry if I talked for 20 minutes. Y'all like when I do longer videos. So yeah, like I'm done like reevaluating like this, my YouTube storyline. I want to get to these confessions now. These confessions are crazy, y'all. Like I was reading some of these and I'm just like, y'all are not the people that y'all are not the people that I remember. So we're gonna read these confessions and I'm going to probably get a therapist for y'all because some of y'all are victims for real. All right, anyways, so this first confession says, when I was a kid, I was masturbating on the bathroom floor while it was locked and my mom kept banging on the door and I told her I'll be out. She eventually got tired of waiting and peeked under the bathroom door, and as she's laying on the floor, she got mad asking, what am I doing? And I got shocked and upset and I said nothing. I came out afterwards and she threatened to take my phone away. Okay, first of all, why are you doing it on the bathroom floor? Why the bathroom floor? That's just trifling in my opinion. So you mean you just sat down and you was just yourself? Like, why are you doing it on the bathroom floor? And second of all, why are you doing that as a kid? Like, as a kid, I was playing Fortnite. I don't think I was playing with myself as much when I was a kid. But anyways, that one was weird. And then here's another one. This one is crazy. So this says, one time I gave someone the Gok 3000 at the movie theaters and I swallowed kids. And when I went home, I found the kids still swimming and alive. Ew. Why would you, like, bro, the movie theater? I'm hoping that that movie theater was not full of people, because just because y'all in the dark doesn't mean you're not being able to be seen, because that's nasty. That is disgusting. If you're gonna do it at home. Do it at a hotel room. Do it where there's no chance of you being seen, because imagine if an employee walked in and saw that happening. All hell would have went on loose. That would have been crazy. Anyways, this next one says, when I was younger, my cousin's brother stuck a pencil up his and asked him to pull it out, and we both was traumatized. I'm hoping you didn't stick the sharp part in, because that would have probably caused some lead poisoning. And why is your cousin's brother doing that? And isn't that assault? Anyways, next one is, I sucked D at a park, and as I was looking up at him, he made an ugly face, and I got up and walked away. This is disgusting. Bro, this is nasty. Y'all are disgusting. That is disgusting. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my god. Bro, y'all are trifling. I'm sorry. Like I said, don't do it in public. Do it at your own house or hotel room, please. Nasty. Anyways, this one's not bad. It says, I locked my little cousin in a bathroom at night with no light. She screamed and cried. She had soap on her face and it got in her eyes. She's 4. Totally not by Nay. Well, Nay, you just exposed yourself, because why would you do that to your little cousin? Now you got soap in her eyes and now she probably is gonna be blind because of you. And yeah, like, you probably shouldn't be locking 4-year-olds in the bathroom with no lights on, because you could traumatize them for real. Anyways, I used to live in the hood, Bronx, and I kind of liked it there. Yeah, once in a while I heard gunshots, but it helped me go to sleep. And yeah, it smelled like weed, but who cares? Other than that, the pizza places were amazing, and it was like a normal life. We never got robbed either. I don't really know too much about the Bronx because I'm not from New York, and I don't think I'll ever want to live in New York. But I do know like the Bronx is pretty dangerous, and I do know that the Bronx is known for having like high crimes. I don't know what other city in New York does. Maybe not Manhattan, maybe Long Island. I don't know, but I know that that type of area is known for like crazy gun violence. I think that's where Lysandro Jr. got stabbed at a convenience store at. I think it was the Bronx. I don't remember, but I mean, this this person doesn't really sound like they did anything wrong. They're just talking about their living situation, and keyword they put used. So I'm guessing they don't live there anymore, like the Bronx. But yeah, like if you're able to fall asleep with gunshots, you're a deep sleeper or you're a sound sleeper. All right. Anyways, this one says, I tried effing my auntie. She allowed me. Why are you doing it with your auntie? Why are you doing incest? Is she a step auntie? Is she related by blood? Like, I don't understand. How can anybody just do it with anybody who's affiliated with family? Even if I had a stepsister, I still would consider them family. Nowhere in my mind would I think to do it with my stepsister or have anybody like, ugh, that's just gross to me. I don't prefer to do that. Like I don't understand why y'all be doing incest. Somebody said, my mom tried to force me to do OF. Let me tell you what happened. My mom is a registered felon, and she put a camera in the bathroom. When I was showering, my mom's name is, and I opened the curtain. I walked out. I seen the camera all over my kitty, and the chat is going crazy. I ran up to the camera and tried to hit it. My mom opens the door with a hammer and said, shake your right now. She threatened me, and I shake. Then a man came and started forcefully effing me, pounding me from behind. While I was playing, she told me to let him do it again. She had a hammer. Part 2, keep reading. My mom, I had to sleep with 20 men in one day. My kitten was hurting and I was tired. Then she moved on to porn. So she made me suck. It was my dad's. Ew. And he just kept making me suck it and suck it. Then he busted in my mouth. He kept making me. Then my brother got me pregnant. My mom forced me all this on life, and she told him to nut in my butt. Kind of disturbing. Go, 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 go. I told you not to interrupt me. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. That was my little sister. But anyways. Okay, number one, I don't know if this story is real or not because you can't get... Can your siblings get you pregnant? Wait a minute. Let me look that up. Hey, Siri. Can your siblings get you pregnant? Okay. I don't really think that helps me, Siri. But anyways, it seems like all of your family members were in on it to basically advise you. And I hope you're not in this position anymore. And number two, your dad did this, your brother did this, your mother. Like, when I heard dad, I was like, ew. Because why is your dad in on this? Like, why is he doing this? And like, I'm just hoping that you're okay. I'm actually got kind of at a loss of words by now. Anyways, so this one says, I got DoorDash after going to the gym. Really? Like, bro, that's like my number one enemy when it comes to the gym. Like, I know I'm a DoorDasher, but sometimes I would like DoorDash me like smoothies. I used to do it all the time when I used to have a trainer. You know, I couldn't drive around. I didn't have my license. I only had my permit. So I typically would just DoorDash smoothies after the gym. And I would be spending like $30 every week on smoothies. Like $30 for 4 weeks. 30 times 4 is 120. I spent 120 on smoothies in a month. Do you know how crazy that is? So this one is like relatable to me. So anyways, this one says, I jerked to your YouTube. What? Y'all are lucky that I made this anonymous, because if I didn't make this anonymous, I would have exposed you. Then the next one says, I gooned to you. Anyways, I'm not even gonna say anything about that. This one says, I've nutted in a school bathroom. Why would you nut in a school bathroom? What is up with you guys and doing things sexually in public? First, it was in a park. Next, it was in a movie theater. Then it was in a school bathroom. Like, this is trifling. This is just straight up trifling. Anyways, here's another one that says, I ate 5 homeless people because I thought they were watermelons. How do you Wait a minute. So are you telling me that 5 homeless people were dead outside and you just saw 5 dead homeless people and you assumed that their rotting flesh was watermelon? That's how I know this is fake. That's not real. Like, why are you making that up? I ate soap and I thought it was candy, but I started to throw up blood and came out good. And also called the police because I got left with my grandma. So someone called the police because you were left by your grandma, or did you call the police because you were left by your grandma? And also, I mean, this sounds like you did this as a kid, because I don't really think anyone could get so confused with candy. But I'm glad that you're okay now to type all of this, and I'm glad that you are breathing. I'm glad that you're healthy, and yeah, I'm just glad. Thank God you're here. Alrighty. One time my auntie was effing. Stop effing your aunties. Why are you doing it with your aunts? She is your aunt for a reason. One time my auntie was effing me, and it all started when I was little. She said, "You want to do nasty stuff?" I said, "Yeah." I didn't know what it was. We kept doing it until she got caught. You know what? You're a victim in this situation. You just got essayed by your auntie. I wonder, did she go to jail? Is she an older auntie? Like, is she young? But like, yeah, y'all need to stop messing with y'all aunties. But since you were a kid, I'm gonna let it slide. You were a kid. You got assaulted. One time I tried effing my aunt. Why did I get 3 different auntie confessions? What is up with y'all and y'all aunties? Are these like y'all real aunties, or are these like fake aunties? Like, you know how sometimes you're best friends with somebody, you consider them family? Is it this type of situation? But even then, that's still disgusting, because that's like your mother's, like your father or your mother's like best friend. Still disgusting. One time I tried effing my auntie when she was asleep. I pulled her pants and underwear and tried to slip my pee-pee inside. Almost got caught. That is SA. That is SA. You're going to jail. You are going straight to jail. Jail has a very open cell with your name on it. Duran, I want to tell you a story. I'm on that good scent alcohol. Well, if you're like old enough to drink alcohol, this wouldn't be bad. But if you're young and you're drinking alcohol illegally, I don't know what to tell you. And this one says, I effed my sister's girlfriend. Wait a minute, so is this a guy saying that he did it with his sister's girlfriend who was bisexual? Or is this a girl saying that she's gay and she just admitted to taking her sister's girl? I need to know if this is a guy or a girl, but even then, you're still wrong as heck for stealing your sister's girlfriend. Like, why would you do that? Like, I don't understand how someone could just sleep with somebody else's significant other. Like, that's just borderline taunting. That's just weird to me. Anyways, but I still love you all. I saw my cousin and my other cousin effing in the bedroom. Disgusting. All started when I was just in the living room. I heard 2 voices coming from the bedroom, 2 boys, and I thought that was TV because I kind of thought something was suspicious. I saw my other cousin. He smacked my other cousin's butt and gripped it. Then they went in the bedroom. I heard, "Open those cheeks so I can go deeper." He said,
Yes, Daddy, yes.
I opened the door and see him on the wall with his face down and the other boy and grabbing his hips, pounding him from behind. I didn't say anything. I started recording to show it to my parents. They destroyed my phone and said, "Get out." And they kept going. I decided to go back in. I see the other boy on his knees, grabbing his hair and just sucking his shaft. He's just getting harder, and then suddenly he blows in his mouth, his sperm leaking from his mouth. What in the world? That is disgusting. First of all, incest. Second of all, way too many details. So that's how I know this is true, because there's no way you can make up these details. Like, these confessions are getting worse and worse by the minute. And here's another one. This says, I caught my brother watching porn. So I saw him standing up butt naked, stroking it. I seen some cum sitting on the ground. He's beating it so hard. And I said, brother. He was beating it so hard, but was making clapping sounds. I am so sorry if you saw that. That's probably traumatizing. I'm so sorry for you. I'm genuinely sorry for you, because I would hate to see that happen. Like, imagine if I saw like someone who is related to me and I saw that happen. I would be so like Disgusted. Oh God, just thinking about it. Anyways, here's another one. It says, I caught my cousin trying to F my sister. Oh my God. What is up with all the incest? In the bedroom, let me tell you how it started. So one time I was in my room and I really thought it was my parents effing. Then I didn't think of it because their sessions is probably like 15 minutes. First of all, how do you know how long their sessions are? They be doing it while you're in the house? While you're up? How do you know their sessions are 15 minutes long? How do you know that? I have so many questions. They need to go to jail. I'm sorry. Anyways, they were going for 1 hour. I said, heck no. And my cousin is 13 years old. My sister was 12. I was like, I'm about to go knock. They kept going. I realized my parents ain't home. They were having a sleepover and I knocked again and opened the door. I was like, nah. I saw my sister's face planted into the pillow and my cousin was smacking that and yelling, take this. I said, stop. They got in trouble and got a butt whipping. Good, because y'all have no business doing this. And first of all, your cousin was R-wording your sister because you said you caught him trying to. It doesn't sound like they consented to it. But then I'm like confused. So it sounded like he R-worded her, but then at the same time, it sounded like she consented to it. So did she get R-worded or did she consent to it? Let me know. This one is gross. I went on Omegle and I showed my wee-wee to a 5-year-old. You need to go to jail. You need to go to jail. You know what? You need to go to jail right now. Because why would you do that? And how old are you? I know you ain't 5 years old because 5 years old can't type the sentence. What you mean you went on Omegle and you showed your wee-wee to a 5-year-old? That's gross. I hope you know that. Anyways, one day I was watching My Hero Academia and Dragon Ball Z. I started beating my meat and then I saw my sister. You know what I'm thinking? Then 5 hours later, she has collapsed and she's just 5 years old. Okay, I don't know what you were thinking. And also, your sister just collapsed? Was there a reason why she collapsed at 5 years old? Because I don't think a 5-year-old should be collapsing. At least I don't think that. Like, why would your 5-year-old sister collapse out of nowhere? I need answers. Anyways, so this one says, one time I was just in my room. I wanted to beat my... And there's this trend on TikTok and it went like, you know you're better than this. It either shows a naked AI character and almost you know what. Really? Really? You almost you know what? Oh wow. 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 One time I was like 5 when this happened. I was in my parents' bed. I look over to see my dad effing my mom. Oh, wow. And I kept watching, and I was so clueless that my mom went under the cover and started sucking his ding-dong. Why are they doing it while you're home? If you're gonna do it when your kids are at school. Do it when they're not in your presence, because y'all should not be thinking about that while your kid is around. I don't think if I were a parent, I don't think I would think about doing it while my child is in my presence or near me. Like even in the same house, I probably wouldn't do that. I don't think I would ever be that turned on. I'm sorry, I don't think I would. And then this says, my friend threatened to suck my balls at school. Yes, he was gay, and I was just using the bathroom. He put his mouth by my pee-pee and started drinking my pit. Ew. I told the teacher he got expelled. Good. He should have gotten expelled, and he did, because that is basically SA. Like, that's gross. Why are you drinking your friend's pee? You didn't do anything, but the friend... Ugh. That is just disgusting. I wonder how old they were when this happened. Like, were you a kid? Were you like in middle school? I don't think you were in high school. Hoping you weren't. But I wonder how old you were. Like, were you like really young? Because there's no way this kid only got an expulsion. Because I bet you he probably would have went to jail if he was like a high schooler. Anyways, my friends forced me to watch porn. And I used to beat my so hard. I watched porn while beating my... And I almost became a porn person. So this went from you watching, so this game, I'm stuttering. This went from you saying your friends forced you to watch porn to you watching it and beating it, and you almost became a porn person, which I'm pretty sure he means porn addict, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, this one says, I want to kill myself. I don't think you should be confessing in a Google Forms if you feel that way. You should probably talk to your parents or a therapist, because I don't think saying it in here would help. But if you feel that way, don't make a permanent decision over a temporary feeling, okay? Remember that. Don't make a permanent decision over a temporary feeling. This feeling that you might feel right now is temporary. We've all probably had that feeling before. So don't let it affect you so bad. And remember, people care. I care. I love all you guys. And I don't want you guys to ever feel that way. But I want y'all to know that if you guys know how to reach out and get help, get the help that you need. Don't just allow yourself to suffer. Do what you can to make yourself feel better. Anyways, sometimes I smell my feet. How do you smell your feet? How do you I can't even put my foot up near my face. How are you? You must be that flexible for you to be smelling your feet. How the frick do you be smelling your feet? I can't do that. I can't do that. So are you smelling your feet to make sure they smell good? Are you smelling the feet because it's a fetish? Like, why are you smelling your feet? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? What purpose would you have to smell your feet? Anyways, I want to be in all your streams, but I'm either busy or late. Well, good thing for you is that I always post my live replay. So if you just want to see a live that you missed and you want to watch it as if it's live, you can rewatch the live. That's why I post my live replays. I post them so just in case people miss them, because a lot of people tell me they miss them because they're busy. But yeah, like if you ever just want to watch me live and pretend that I'm live, just watch the replays. And I go live pretty frequently. So if you're always busy, maybe reach out to me and maybe I'll go live a different time. Just let me know. Anyways, I was 8 and I got bored at night. So I found my dad's beard kit or whatever and cut Japanese into my hands because why not? Never got caught, but I'm still not fluent in Japanese yet. Wait a minute. What is cutting Japanese? What is cutting Japanese? I don't even know what that means. How do you cut in Japanese? Are you saying you gave yourself a tattoo with a clipper? I don't understand that one. I don't understand that one, but this one says, I have chickens and my chicken is at the bottom of the pecking order. So she gets bullied a lot. So if my chicken dies and I find out the chicken who did it, I'm having chicken legs that night. Well, you might want to make 2 because I might want some chicken legs. You gonna give me a plate? Can I have some?
No.
And then this one says, I had so many panic attacks because of self-hate. I had one in school. Glad I was a girl. You mean glad you were a girl? No, I'm kidding. I'm not the grammar police, but saying, you mean you are a girl. I was a girl because all the girls in the girls' bathroom actually supported me, and I would punish myself for making others worry. Well, don't punish yourself for making others worry. I get that sometimes you might have problems, but sometimes people just feel discouraged for making other people worry. Because I know sometimes I make people worry, like it makes me upset. I'm sorry if I'm yapping, but I really don't know what to say about that. Anyways, I once cried so hard I burst my capillaries and I started crying blood. Oh, I didn't know you could cry blood. I don't think I've ever seen anybody cry blood before. That's new to me. But I wonder, did you get hospitalized for crying blood? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Like, I'm hoping that you don't cry blood ever again, because that sounds serious. But yeah, you should probably get help. Seriously, go get help. I'm not playing. Get help. I hate every single lesbian. Well, what did every single lesbian do to you? Why do you hate every single lesbian? Are you saying that you're homophobic against lesbians? So do you hate gay people too? Do you hate gay people and lesbians? Because gay people are also female. So I don't know if this is homophobia against just females or you just hate women in general. I don't know, because they give you lesbian vibes. I don't know, but yeah. I feel like that was just a confession of homophobia, but that's just me. So this one says, I put peanut butter on so my dog could lick it. What be possessing y'all to put peanut butter on your private area and have your dog lick it off of you? Y'all must love that feeling. Do y'all love the feeling of an animal licking on your private area? Because what if the dog thought it was food and he bit it off? Like, what if he bit your thing off? That's the thing, y'all. Y'all can't be playing like that because these animals, they might think it's food. And some animals actually bite. Maybe, I don't know, peanut butter, but some people like have animals that are very vicious and bite. So you're lucky that he didn't bite it off. You're lucky he didn't bite your thing off. I'm just saying. I don't really know what possesses you to do that. But anyways, I walked into the boys' bathroom while English class, and I saw one boy on his knees sucking the other boys, and they told me to get out or they'll beat my A word. And then all you hear is grunting and him saying silently,
I'm gonna blow in your mouth.
He said, do it. Then in a muffled tone, I was hiding where the entrance was, where they couldn't see me. And yes, they were bigger and taller than me. I don't understand what is up with y'all and public nudity, even if it's in a bathroom where people aren't out in the open. Like, what is up with y'all in public nudity? Like, I genuinely don't get it. Why are y'all naked in a school bathroom? And why is one sucking in your ding dong? Why are y'all doing it in a school bathroom? Why do y'all be doing it in a bathroom? Like, seriously, can y'all at least maybe kiss? But then again, that's still weird, because why are you even thinking of anything of that nature in a bathroom? A bathroom is where you're supposed to use the bathroom and leave, not for doing the unspeakable in a bathroom stall or outside the bathroom. And I wonder if they got caught, because if you're doing it out and about, you could get really caught for that. Imagine if someone was recording. I wonder, did they get caught? Did they get caught? Let me know. All right, this is the last confession, and it says, I was on a trip with my cousins, and my auntie had to sit on my lap. Because the car was small and we flirt with each other as a joke, and we were in a car, she wiggled her butt on me a little. And I instantly got hard. I honestly liked it, but I kept quiet, and she did it again. And was I wrong liking it? I did get a little excited. First of all, why is your auntie sitting on your lap? Because it sounds like you were a kid. Why is your auntie sitting on your lap? Why is it someone who's probably an adult, closer to an adult age, sitting on a kid's lap? I don't understand that. And second of all, well, you sound like you were a kid, so you were really a victim for real. That is child SA. That's illegal. And yeah, did you tell anybody about this? Because if you didn't tell anybody, you should probably tell somebody. Even if it was years ago, you should probably tell somebody. Because this is gross. This is overly gross. All right, y'all. Those are all the confessions I have. I read pretty much all of them. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are disgusting. I don't know what's up with y'all in attraction to your family members. And I don't know why these adults are like preying on y'all. I hope y'all are okay. Like, seriously, like, y'all probably need to get some therapy because of this. Anyways, y'all, I enjoy eating my cake. Let me show y'all. Eating my cake. And I enjoyed sharing y'all my little YouTube journey. I'm just hoping that we get more bigger and better and grow in this community. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye, guys.